What's popping? I'm starting my first backpacking trip. Pretty exciting. However, I'm a little bit nervous. But there's nothing better about being outside. Everybody, if you need change in your life, you gotta be uncomfortable, right? Uncomfortable situations bring out the most change and most growth. So we're getting out here. We're doing one night because I don't want it to be, too daunting, but it's gonna be, I believe around 6 miles. So we're starting right now, like 1:30. Should be able to have plenty of time to get up there before the sun sets, set up camp, and yeah, I'm excited. Pretty much I overpacked a bunch. I brought all the luxuries I'd want, chair. I guess that's the only luxury I have, but I am packed. And this is my first trip, so I'll see what I need and don't need for the next one. But that's the mission. And yeah, I'm figuring I may as well document it. So here we go. So far, so good. Haven't made it too far. Maybe like 3/4 of a mile. But the pack, I mean, it feels great. The weight's not horrible. You definitely start to feel it. But the main thing is I'm so damn skinny that it's digging into the side of my hips because I had to tighten it so much. So it's a little bit uncomfortable, but we keep moving and I could take as many breaks as I need. We are not too far in, but I'm taking a little break at the first water source. Pretty cool. Look. And I love the sound of running water. It goes down into this hole down here and you don't even see it later. So I wonder where the water goes, but it's pretty cool. Eat my banana, have some water, we'll get going again. Look at this tree. How did it grow like that? Huh. Got a first river crossing. Wait, not first river crossing, but little stream, the bridge. Look at that. It's like a water slide. You could slide down that. Cool, man. Cool. So I unclipped the waist pack, which you're supposed to have, the weight on your hips to help you hold it. But I'm so damn skinny. And it just bites into the side as I'm walking. So I don't know. It's technically not the proper way, but it's more comfortable for now. Definitely feel it on my back a little more, but I prefer it for now. No clue how far we are because I didn't start recording Strava or anything, but I'm definitely sweating, feeling the weight. But when you're in that flow state, sweating, breathing, but you don't feel like really exhausted, you're just powering through it. Feels great. I'm in like this flow state, Little snake, sneaky snake. We are in the clouds. Look at it, it's so cool. Watching them move. And all these ginormous boulders. Man. I just checked the map. It's looking like we're about halfway. But I'm assuming, I just looked ahead. It's gonna start climbing a lot more now. And the last final stretch has got some switchbacks all the way up to the lake. You can see right here. Mellow. And then boom. We're going up. All right, taking a rest on this nice little stump. Perfect bench. Get some water in me. Shout out Carvana. Changed into a t-shirt. I was sweating way too much with that base layer. Feeling more comfortable now. Not only the shirt, but with the belt strap, I just loosened it up a bit. So it's still, hugging me, but not digging into my hips. So we're feeling better. Took a little break and now We're putting in some miles. We just hit our first switchback, going the other direction, which indicates we're climbing. We're almost there. Stopping for a little snack break. Great view, huh? And a hike tree. I don't know, but it is about these ants in Washington. But they're bad. Where is he? Oh. All right. Had a little snack break, some nuts and cranberries, and then a haichu. Almost out of water in my bottle, so either looking for a stream up here, or I know there should be a water source by the lake. Nice stream or something to filter out some water. Squirrel, where'd he go? Look at all the flowers, the color. Highway all the way down there. Hey, taking another break. Look at this huge scramble field. Luckily, we don't have to go through that. There's a path that goes that way. But man, can you imagine having to navigate through this stuff all the way to the top? So pretty much goes up here, one more switch back, and then the rest of the way, I'm hoping just up to that top, and that's the top of the hill. But we'll see. We are officially out of water pretty much. Lesson learned, my filtration bottle, I brought empty this time, but next time we'll leave with it full and this full, so I can just dump the filter bottle into here and keep drinking just in case we don't run across any water sources. More prepared next time. But we're almost there. I know there's gonna be water up there, so I'm not too worried, and I can take as many breaks as I need. There's the freeway all the way down there. Trail over the rocks. It's so beautiful up here. I love the flowers. All right, we just passed a good amount of people coming down. It's about 3:30. You know, sunset's at 7:30, 8. So they're all heading down, the day hikers. And somebody said we're almost there. So thank God. Look at this. Man. This is so cool. I love backpacking. I'm doing this every time I can. Oh, look at that. Now it's downhill, I think, to the lake. No, I was really thinking having some of them hiking poles would be really nice. And yeah, going downhill takes a lot more effort with all this weight to keep yourself from tumbling down. So maybe that's the next piece of gear. Man, I really wish I had my camera. These are so cool, all the moss on the rocks, all the fog up here. Definitely would be nice to bring a camera, but that's some extra weight, but we'll see. This is the final stretch. Going down here, and our lake should be over here. We'll start to see it soon. Legs are starting to feel a little jello-y, but nothing too bad. I'm sure if I had more water, I'd feel a little bit better. But once I get some food in me, I'm gonna feel great. And I'm just really excited that I'm staying up here instead of having to hike up, you know, enjoy it for a little bit and then head back down. I get to just come up here, reap the benefits and relax in a beautiful place. So I'm stoked. I'm starting to hear some running water. All right, this is definitely it. Come on. I can hear the running water somewhere over here. So, oh yeah, right down here. And oh, here it is. And lake's definitely over there. Can't see it. Here it is, first sighting. How cool. It's so foggy up here. The water is glass. Right. Well, I guess in this area, you just kind of pick where you want to set up camp. Spot right there. But it'd be cool to be by the water. I'll go check it out, but I assume there'd be a lot of mosquitoes there. All right. Here's our spot for the night. The lake is just down there. There was somebody by the lake, but that was the only spot I saw, so I'm ready to get unwound and start relaxing, set up tent. So this spot will do. All right. If it's camp, first thing I did, set up my chair. Oh, look it, I'm sweating. I feel like that nostalgic feeling of like when your mom tells you to get inside, you're gonna get a cold, but it's too much fun. You're outside playing at night, sweating, you got the cold sweats. That's exactly how I feel right now. All right, we got our tent all set up. Time to put our gear inside, make our bed. I gotta get into a fresh shirt because this one's still a little bit damp. And the cold air up here is not too cozy. So I'm excited to throw on my pajamas. Mosquito. I'm excited to throw on the pajamas, get comfy, and make some food. Yeah. All right, got a nice fresh shirt on. About to make the bed. It already feels 10 times cozier inside the tent. And I have a 5-degree bag. It's a budget from Shields, so I don't think it's, you know, probably a really packable bag. So I'm surprised this honestly fit so well in there. That's probably going to be my next upgrade. This will definitely do for a long time, but a 20-degree bag will probably be smaller to pack, and then also more, you know, I can use it in all seasons. But this thing is fucking huge. I mean, it is not packed down small. I fit all the way down at the bottom there. All right, got my bag all set up. And man, is it cozy. I had to lay down for a second, warm up. But I really need to go filter some water from the lake and get cooking because I'm hungry. I feel a little weak. I didn't eat too much before I left this morning anyways. I had a little burrito and some coffee, so I'm feeling the hunger. But I got a granola bar and stuff I'm probably gonna eat right now. So, oh, and I got a Rice Krispie treat for dessert. All right, I'll see you guys at dinner. All right, I grabbed some water from the lake to filter out. Try to grab as little particles that were floating on top as I could. My first time using this thing. I feel like I probably should have rinsed it out like at home before, but oh well. Oh. Alright, we got a little Amazon stove going here with the Jetboil fuel. A lot cheaper than a Jetboil, but it fits in this little thing, it's small enough. So we're gonna get our water boiling. And for dinner, we are having country fried chicken pot pie. Alright, water is almost boiling. Man, this looks good. I'm kind of excited. It's my first dehydrated meal. Alright, our water is definitely boiling now. And I think I put a little more in there. So if I need to put some more water in, we'll put some more water in. But I would not want it too mushy. I'd rather have it, you know. Right. All right, so it says that's it for 10 minutes and we'll be back. All right, while our food is hydrating, I'm gonna go fill up my drinking water bottle and then fill up the filter bottle with some extra water, so when we run out, I don't have to come back down and walk here, because it's gonna be getting dark And definitely need some good hydration tonight before hiking down tomorrow. There's a water hole. All right, excuse the beanie here, but I'm not gonna lie. I think I would much rather just hang out in the tent and chill than my chair, because there's not really a good view or anything outside because it's one, really overcast, but also I'm not right next to the lake, so it's kind of more cozy just chilling in the tent. No bugs. I got my nice pad. So next time I think I'm not gonna take the chair unless it's somewhere where I'm gonna stay maybe a couple days and I would enjoy it more. But for here, I'm just doing the one night. Got up here, kind of wanted to, feed myself, relax, and then I'm probably gonna head to bed fucking early. So next time I'm gonna save myself the weight, the pack, probably not bring the chair. Remember how we said we didn't want it too soupy? Well, it's a little bit. It's a little bit soupy. So good thing we didn't pour in the rest. But it smells delicious. I'm excited. All right, let's get a taste test on this. Cheers. No, it's not bad. It's definitely got the consistency of rehydrated food. Ooh, I don't know if that biscuit is done. Look at, there's a whole biscuit. Ooh, that's hot. I don't know what I was thinking there. But the chicken's really good. Hey man, when you're up here, when nothing else around, no Taco Bell, no McDonald's, this will get you stoked. So these meals are kind of impossible to fuck up. The first step is take out the dehydration pack. So we missed that. Hopefully that doesn't poison us. Yeah, I guess that's the only thing I fucked up. And it's the only step. So I fucked it up. Alright, I'm about done eating. I didn't eat all of it. There's still a little bit left. But it says there's 2 servings in one bag, which is pretty cool. Here's the Carfax. Pretty good. I mean, good amount of protein. I don't see how many calories. 900 calories for the whole thing, so probably had about 600 some, maybe 7, but feeling good. Alright, I took a power nap after dinner, but I gotta clean up and get ready to make sure I'm not leaving out all my food remnants and stuff, or else the bear's gonna come eat me. Alright, I'm enjoying some dessert. We got a Rice Krispie treat and high chews. And guess what? The fog actually cleared up a bit, so you can see the lake. It's so nice. It's like 7:20. I had a power nap after dinner because I just knocked right out. Felt great. And we're gonna catch, the rest of the light. Enjoy the fog rolling over the water. I can't tell. I don't know if you could tell. But very beautiful. And the water is glass. And it's really warm. Like, for what it is, we're on top of a mountain, like an alpine lake. And this water is warm. So, I could totally go in for a dip if I had the energy and willpower to. But today, not really feeling it. If I got up here earlier during the day, like after I was exhausted, I'm sure it'd be nice. But next time I hike up to a lake, definitely jumping it. Do you guys see that? fog is spreading out from like a circle in the water. That's so fucking cool. Killer. Look at that guy. I don't fuck with that guy. He's just chilling on the water. Ugh. Alright, it is 7:47. The sun's probably gonna be going down in the next half an hour or so. So I'm back at camp whittling the stick. I had a couple bar service and was able to send my girlfriend a text, but not like talk, but she saw my text, which made me feel happy. And yeah, I'm just gonna whittle the stick until I go to bed. All right, here you have it, my whittled stick. All right, it's 8:15. We're still white, but get a little bored and tired, and kind of do want to head out of here at a pretty decent time tomorrow. Really get home, not because I'm not having a good time, but yeah, I just crushed it. You know, didn't want to get up here, crush the trip out. First backpacking trip, and I'm excited to get out again. You know, I guess that's really it. I'm gonna catch some Z's, and I'll see y'all in the morning. All right, hold on. Good morning, guys. It is currently 6 a.m. I woke up at like 5:45. I don't think I'm gonna make any breakfast. I'm not too hungry in the mornings, and I should have plenty of energy. It should only be a couple hours down in the car. So I'm just gonna pack up and head down right now. Walk a little bit. It's super foggy outside. Let me show you. I had a great night. I slept pretty good. Obviously, I woke up I think like 4 or 5 times, but I was sleeping cozy, you know. I think it's just because I went to bed at like 8:30. So I technically got a good amount of sleep, even though I woke up pretty early. So I'm feeling ready. I had a great trip, and yeah, let's pack up and start heading down the mountain. All right, I'm all packed up, ready to go. Put the rest of the water in my drinking bottle. We're gonna fill this up with some lake water before we head down. So if we run out of that, we actually have some water this time, some backup. So at least we're only going mostly downhill. So I'm not too concerned. All right, I just sent my check-in message, letting my loved ones know I'm starting my trek down. But yesterday we had service for most of the trail, so I'll probably be able to send text as I'm walking down. But here we go. We got about 6 miles or so. Here's the lake, very foggy. So it's a really cool vibe up here right now. Kind of love it. I stopped and I took a piss here, climbing up yesterday. There's the freeway down there and the river. Pretty cool. Just passed the first group heading up for the morning. Some 4 kids, boys, heading out to whatever, I forget, Mount something. But I haven't checked Garmin yet. I think we're nearing halfway down. It's been about 40 minutes. So I'm guessing about, yeah, we'll be down in the car by 8:30, about an hour and a half. Pretty solid. All right, we're hitting the bridge of the first river crossing, which means we got no more than 5 to 10 minutes left. We are right there. You can see it clear today. It's pretty cool. Well, I just rolled my ankle. Thankfully, I caught it so I didn't fully put all my weight on it. But look at it. I roll my ankle right towards the end when the path is all smooth. At least I'd be right by the car, huh? All right, finally making it to the end. Great hike. Honestly, it was really, really nice. Nothing that you have to get across, like obstacles, no river crossings or, you know, anything. It's a pretty well maintained trail, and it's pretty easy to decipher where it is. But other than that, you know, decent elevation gain. The view, you're not gonna see too many like crazy mountain views, canyon views or whatever like that, but there's awesome views, no doubt. But comparative to the other Washington hikes up here, you know, not as insane, but it was definitely worth it. Super beautiful. And we are approaching the end right down here. So, successful first backpacking trip. I'm excited for the next one. And we'll see you guys there. Here we are. All right, we are back in the car. I don't think there's any better feeling than getting that pack off your back. After that, throwing it in the back. I'm gonna take a couple minutes, take a rest, let my booty warmer get gone. And there we go, cruising back home. I already said it, but I'll catch you guys in the next one.